Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I am in Chiang Rai in northern Thailand, and today we're going to a garden which is called Suan Ban Kan Kin, where literally almost everything that you can see is edible. It's one of the most lush and biodiverse gardens that I have ever seen, and it's set up in a forest kind of way, completely natural, organic vegetables, organic produce, everything. So first we're gonna meet up with Auntie and Uncle. We're gonna walk around the garden, we're gonna see what they have, but then Auntie is gonna pick some vegetables, harvest some things, and make a couple of plant-based dishes for us. So in this video, I cannot wait to share her food forest with you and the delicious food with you. So we just arrived at the organic farm. It's called Ban Kan Kin, and Auntie is so friendly. She's so nice. You can already just feel her passion, her love for gardening, for organic vegetables and fruits, for permaculture. And so she's gonna immediately just take us walking through the garden, see what's available during this season and what is ripe and fresh. But it's a beautiful, I mean, it's the garden that's just surrounding her house, and we are in the countryside in Chiang in Chiang Rai. Such a diversity of plants and vegetables and fruit. There's jackfruit, there's tamarind, there's bamboo growing, there's sugarcane, there's stalks of sugarcane all around, there's papaya, and I believe if you even go down further, there's they have a whole river on her property. Oh, there's coconut. She was talking about coconut.
Bola pet.
Bola pet.
Bola pet. Bola pet.
บอระเพ็ด
นี่ไงพอดื้อนะมาร์คเอาป้ายปาก
อ๋อใช่ยักษ์
เป็นยาเป็นสมุนไพรครับ
So covering this entire bamboo structure is a thing called bora pet. It's a traditional medicine in Thailand, really extremely bitter, oftentimes used in beverages, boiled down for that extreme bitterness. Walk across the creek now. There's an all-natural bamboo bridge across the water. Oh man, this is an amazing garden and such a diversity. And Auntie she's moving around the garden really fast. She's very eager to show us all of the things, and there's a lot more down here. There's chrysanthemum flowers growing. There's eggplants just blooming. You can even see there's a palm tree with palm nuts. That's a palm oil tree. And the style of what's being grown, I love it because it's a food forest, the permaculture. Nothing is ever bare. There's always something growing, and it's just all mixed in. This is really the definition of a food forest that she has going here. ผักเชียงดาผมชอบครับ ใช่ครับ
แล้วแบบเขาเอามาผัดแล้ว
And then just come here. I've never seen it being grown. It's a vegetable called pak chiang da. For me, it's one of the best, one of my favorite vegetables in northern Thailand. It is kind of similar to spinach when you cook it down, but it has such a great green flavor.
ผักเชียงดาค่ะ
Pak chiang da. She's going around harvesting the chiang da vegetable, and only not the old leaves, but she wants the brighter green shoots is mainly what you eat. And man, she is just moving around the garden so fast with ease. And if you look down at the ground, you can see all of the compost, all of the leaves and all of the branches, which she just lets decompose into the ground to renew the soil. Oh man, I love what she's doing here. Okay. ธรรมชาติ ธรรมชาติ ขอบคุณมากครับ
ธรรมชาติ
ธรรมชาติ So friendly, and again emphasizing everything the natural way. Her and her husband and her family here, they're completely self-sufficient with their farm here. And she was just mentioning to me that during COVID, during the lockdown, during the period, she didn't even have to leave her house because she has everything available here to eat. She doesn't need anything from outside. She knows exactly where her food is coming from, the source. She takes care of it. Her and her husband take care of it. They grow all of their own food, and unbelievable, friendly hospitality personalities to go with it. Oh, they're so amazing. งานอะไรแม่ก็ เอา
ไปให้เขาผัดจิ้มน้ำพริกได้
น้ำพริกมะกอกได้ไหมครับโอเค
เอาอึกมากบตรงนั้นมัน
Next off Auntie is harvesting what's called, they call it in Thai Mexican kale or even pak churot. They call it the MSG, the monosodium glutamate vegetable, because it's so addictive and has so much umami to it. These green leaves, I love that. It's just completely natural MSG leaf. Oh, and she immediately picks that and Jen just goes down the line. Everything is edible. This is malum, which is moringa. And then she said she's gonna get down here. Avocado tree. Oh man, it's like unbelievable how many things she has growing here. And then tuaplu. Ni tuaplu, my god, me. Tuaplu over here, which is the winged bean.
จะดอกอยู่อย่างนี้แหละ
Whoa, Ying, that one is huge.
No,
that's like the biggest, freshest, healthiest winged bean I've ever seen. Bright, like literally neon green. Oh, that's the best tasting winged bean you'll ever have. She's already moved on to collecting eggplant here.
แบ่งกันกินกับแมง ออร์แกนิกขนาดไหน
Organic everything.
ออร์แกนิกไม่มี
ผมชอบด้วยครับ
นี่เหรอกินได้เหรอ
กินได้ครับ กินได้ทุกอย่าง And this is the herb section. You can smell the dill. There's cilantro, coriander growing. It's so beautiful, so lush. And then over here, there's more herbs. There's pak guang tung. I think it's choi sum. Choi sum. That looks so healthy. Wow, สวยมากครับ
สวยมากค่ะ ออร์แกนิกมันไม่เขียว มันจะเหลืองๆค่ะ
It's actually yellow in color, yellow green. And she said if it's really, really green, it's often they use chemicals, but without chemicals, it has kind of a yellowish green color. Okay. I just asked Auntie if she could estimate about how many things are edible on her property, and she said over 100. Over 100 things to eat in your backyard. Now that is diversity. Again, we came here like completely, pretty much unannounced. We were in the area. We called her and we were about 15 minutes drive away and we just showed up here. And so just completely out of the graciousness of her heart, she said, come. She showed us around the farm and now she's gonna cook a couple of dishes, but completely unannounced. Their hospitality is just unbelievable. They're so incredibly friendly, and she's gonna make the gurmar leaves, and she's gonna make a namprek, a chili dip with something called ma'ut, which is a hairy eggplant. Okay, so Uncle is now preparing the Chiang Rai leaves, just taking the leaves off the shoots, off the stems.
กี่เม็ด
กินเผ็ดๆได้ครับ
ไม่ร้องนะ กินแล้วไม่ร้องนะ
ได้ครับ We forgot an ingredient. She just forgets an ingredient. Oh, let's go to the garden and grab it. She wants to grab some yawan, which is stevia. Okay.
แทนชูรส
Okay. แทนชูรส
ค่ะ
กุ้ยช่ายครับ กุ้ยช่าย And while we're at it, why not just grab a bundle, a handful of garlic chives, garlic shoots. Okay, she got the stevia. Okay, first dish that she's making is stir-fried Chiang Rai, which is the gurmar leaves. A little bit of oil, sautés down some garlic and chilies. In go the leaves, she added in soy sauce, and then a few of the stevia leaves to balance the sweetness and saltiness. And next up for the MSG leaves, same recipe, chilies, garlic, the leaves. Some of the soy sauce, and a little bit of stevia. Finally, she's gonna make the hairy fruit eggplant chili dip. And so she actually washed the hairy fruit eggplant and some of the hairs come out, then slice it. Then she pounded garlic and salt, and she's pounding now she just added in the hairy fruit eggplant and a little bit of the stevia again. This is literally the definition, backyard to table food. Everything, literally everything, except for the soy sauce, is from the backyard. 2 plates of stir-fried vegetables, again, the Mexican kale and the Chiang Rai Gurmar leaves. A whole plate of just unbelievably fresh, picked 10 minutes ago vegetables. And then the hairy fruit eggplant, which provides the acidity and which provides a bit of bitterness. And then she also had, which she actually makes this herself too, is a namprik ka, which is a galangal chili dip. So we have this to eat with it too, galangal chili dip. She packages this and sells it. I'm gonna start with a winged bean. These are the best winged beans ever. And I have to dip it into the hairy fruit eggplant chili dip. Oh man, and you can eat the whole, I mean, you can just eat the whole stem and all, everything. Oh wow. Hairy fruit eggplant. It is a gem of an ingredient. It has a slight fermented taste to it. It's sour, it's bitter, it has all these like pulpy seeds in it. It literally is just salt, garlic, the eggplant, the hairy fruit eggplant. What else? Oh, the chili powder, and then cilantro, coriander that she just chopped up at the end. I love the shapes of all these vegetables too. You know it's real. Gotta get this to your mouth. And this eggplant is unbelievably sweet. Like, I love how you can eat Thai eggplant like this. Raw. Like an apple. It's unbelievably sweet and fluffy. And this is the galangal chili dip, which she said she added galangal, dry galangal, mushrooms and chilies and garlic, I think, in here. It's so fragrant. It's so fluffy. It's so, the dried galangal is just shredded with garlic, with chilies. Superb. Okay, next up for the, I believe that this one is the Mexican kale. Yeah, this one is the Mexican kale. We'll go this one first. Grab that with sticky rice. I love Mexican kale. And this is what they call MSG leaves in Thailand also, because of just how addictive and flavorful they are. Oh yeah. For me, it has kind of a hint of a nuttiness to them. Okay, and next for the Gurmar leaves. Superfood, super leaves. The freshness is unbelievable, and you taste it with every single bite. I got a burst of a fruity tasting chili in that bite. It does have a similar property as spinach, kind of soft and silky, a hint of a sliminess. Such incredible flavor, such incredible nutrients and health benefits. That is another just outstanding, amazing leaf. Freshest cilantro ever too. Oh, it's almost citrusy tasting. Pea eggplants. Oh, those are almost fruity tasting too. A little bit bitter, and I just love the way they pop in your mouth. They just explode with seeds. That crunch is incredible. They're almost too small to dip into the chili dip, but I'll just try to dab a little bit. You can just eat a bouquet of these. And I think I'll go ahead and taste that with one of the fresh chilies. An immediate heat. And you taste the naturalness of it. Oh. Oh yeah, that is spicy. Yeah, and Auntie also said you can eat this raw, which definitely needs a little bit of chili dip on it. A little hairy eggplant in those flowers. There we go. That is just so fresh, so refreshing, so crisp and juicy, and just packed big on spice, packed with flavor. Over on the other side here is dessert, which they cut up some pomelo and also some, she picked some passion fruit, which she actually emptied out already into a bowl and added a little bit of salt, she said. Oh wow. I don't think I've ever had passion fruit with salt. Oh, that's amazing. It's like, that magnifies the flavor. Sweet, sour. I love passion fruit. Oh yeah. A little bit sour, very juicy. And that completes just an unbelievably delicious and learning experience plant-based meal. And this is the ultimate definition of a diverse food forest. It was inspirational, something that we can all learn about and learn from. And if we can just have a little bit of this food forest at our own home and be able to eat what we grow, that is an amazing thing. And that meal, man, I feel fantastic after eating it. It was so flavorful, such a diversity of different things to eat, from different textures, different flavors, the chili, the hairy fruit eggplant. What a meal. And so again, huge thank you to Auntie and Uncle for hosting us here. And that's gonna be it for this video. I wanna say a huge thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe. We're gonna be eating more unique fruits and vegetables. We're gonna be eating food that's nutritious, that's good for you, and food that's big on spice. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye from Chiang Rai in northern Thailand, and I will see you on the next video.